Hello, this is Eric Reber, your archivist for the Digital Asset Library. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you the basics of downloading assets from the Digital Asset Library, or DAL as we like to call it for short. First off, whenever you're using this system, you should always use it with Firefox as your browser. It tends to get tricky in other browsers, so please stick with Firefox. To log into the system, you simply need your campus ID and password. And when you do this, please leave off the @gsu.edu. Alright, now that we're logged into the system, I will demonstrate how to download a single image. I'm particularly partial to this pile of blue footballs. So if you look into the thumbnail for my footballs, you'll see a small box with a downward pointing arrow. This is a download function for this image. If you click on it, you'll get a small pop-up window with 5 different image sizes for you to download. And these go from small web all the way to the largest, which will be the original image. You simply pick the open or save option to the immediate right of the desired image size. Let's open the PowerPoint Word size. And all this does is open a tab in your browser and shows you the image at the size you requested. From here, you can control click and save image as, or you can download from your original download dialog. So if you go on the save option to the right of the desired image size, all this does is sends it directly to your download folder. And if you have the most recent version of Firefox, it has this nifty button that's a direct link to your download folder. And you can see that the image arrived safe and sound. So, success. But let's say you have greater needs than this and you need to download multiple images at once. How we would go about this is using the Mass Downloader tool. If you look in the lower right hand corner, you'll see a box with an arrow on it. This is the mass downloading function for this system. So first of all, you'll have to make a selection of images. Should you need a whole page of images to go into this, you click on the first one, you can hold down the Shift key and click on the last one, and it will highlight every image on the page. And then it's just a matter of dragging the images to the download tool and then just releasing them once that orange line pops up underneath it. But in this instance, I'm going to show you how to make a selection and not all of the images on a page. Okay, so in order to make just a selection of images, you can hold down your Command key, and this will be your Control key if you're using a PC, and click on the images you desire. And then again, it's just a matter of dragging down to the download tool, wait for that orange line to show up, and then release your mouse button. And they're in there. We can continue to add images from other pages or folders, whatever you desire. Drag, wait for the orange line to show up, drop. Alright, so we have all the images we're going to need for this download. So we're going to double click on the download tool. And if you look on the left of the pop-up window, you'll see there's a list of the images you just selected. And on the right is the format menu. If you click on it, this provides you with the 5 different image sizes that you got for a single image download. And for the purpose of making this speedy, we're going to go with small web this time. So once you've made your selection, scroll down to the bottom of the window and click on Download. And what this does is it zips them all up into a zip file, which you'll need some sort of archival utility to open. Now if you're on a Mac, it comes with a built-in archive utility. If you're on a PC, it'll be something like WinZip or StuffIt or some similar archival utility, and you will have to have one in order to open the zip folder. So if you don't, please download one. Your other option is to simply save file. It doesn't decompress the zip folder, it just sends it directly to your download folder. But we're actually going to decompress ours. So we're going to open with the archive utility, Click OK. And this will send the folder to your download folder, and then right beside it, it will decompress it. So there's our original zip folder, and then right above it is our decompressed folder of images. And they all arrive safe and sound, so success. Okay, so one thing to bear in mind when you're using this mass downloader, if you choose multiple pages of original images, understand these are high definition images. That is a ton of data you're trying to force through the internet. And it's kind of a limitation of modern internet providers and the bandwidth they have to offer, that we can't really shove a whole bunch of stuff through there at once. As convenient as that would be, it's just a limitation of the current systems that we have in place. So bear in mind that when you're using this system, it's not intended to only be a means of distribution. It's also intended to be storage. So unless you have an immediate need for every single image on a page, don't download them. Just download the ones you need immediately. The great thing about this system is that it is a cloud service, meaning that it is backed up in 3 different geographic locations. It is always up and running, and they're always there. So even if our systems on campus should crash, as it is wont to do on occasion, this system will still be up and running for you. You can go home, access it from home, and still get your images there. So they're always there for you. So unless you have an immediate need for an image, there's no need to download it. So basically that's it. That's our system. And should you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. And I'll be providing more tutorials and as features are rolled out and more content is released. So I appreciate your time and attention, and thanks for watching.